Another component to colic, again, is the tummy in general, lower abdomen of the baby, and so reflux can be something that goes along with that. Every baby is going to have a relatively small amount of reflux that is normal because their sphincters are underdeveloped and they don't have the ability to have it close properly like you and I do as adults. So sometimes those stomach contents will come up. That said, if it's excessive, here's some really easy things that could be making your baby uncomfortable we can work on. So if baby's laying down facing you this way, the diaphragm spans across the lower part of the rib cage, and there's a little sphincter or connection point between your esophagus and your stomach on that left side. What can happen is that sphincter gets tucked up into the diaphragm, and then the contents of the belly are not able to stay in the belly, they come up in through that sphincter. So working on the diaphragm muscle can help relieve this and pull that sphincter down, creating some more room in that belly, in that top part of the abdomen of baby. So if baby's facing you on their back, what you're gonna do is take 2 fingers, you're gonna go right underneath the rib cage, right where you feel the bones, and you're gonna start in the middle, right in the middle of the sternum, and traction your fingers down and out to the side, following along that rib cage. If it's on myself to visualize, starting in the middle of the sternum and then moving down and then out to the side. You're gonna do both sides, but the left side is gonna be the sweet spot for that reflux. Same thing on the other side, down and then out to the side, just like so. Another way to do this is to have baby in your arms. So I'll show you that one next. What's really important about this is you're gonna have baby's left side down. So we're gonna go football hold again, which we love. Baby's gonna be angled in like this, arm is hanging freely. I'm supporting the body. Left side is facing down. I'm gonna take my 2 fingers, starting in the middle of the sternum and tractioning under rib cage, down and out to the side. Again, creating space, bringing that sphincter down, relieving some of that spit up. Option 2, you're gonna have baby on their belly. Get them nice and relaxed on their belly. Tummy time in general is going to be very important for babies that have colic symptoms because it allows the body to get into extension. Gravity helps keep those stomach contents down, keeps that gas at bay, versus if we're laying on our backs, everything is just pooling in one area, it doesn't have anywhere to go. So tummy time in general can be great on its own. For the diaphragm, we're going to continue working on releasing that sphincter and creating space in the diaphragm. So with baby on their belly, you're going to take 2 fingers. I like to use my 3rd and 4th digit, which are these 2 here. I'm going under belly like this, reaching right under the rib cage, right where you feel the bones, and then just a little bit lower. And I'm going to just traction up this way, releasing that diaphragm. What should happen in babies that are not excessively tight is the baby should fold over my hands. If that doesn't happen, you got to spend a little bit of time here tractioning up and releasing tension in that diaphragm. While I'm here, the other thing I can do is take my thumb on the left side, so baby's left, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of a thumb pressure right in their back. This allows me to access that same sphincter we talked about from the back. You can even traction up on that left side. Again, releasing that sphincter, creating some space, helping to relieve a little bit of that reflux. So again, with babies with colic, a lot of the time it's something that's aggravated in their belly and their gastrointestinal system. And so what we want to do is have baby on their belly as much as possible because gravity helps settle all those contents of this belly as well as helps aid in the digestive process. If baby's not liking tummy time on your chest or on the floor, here are a couple alternatives to try. Number 1, you could have baby side lying, propped up against a pillow or a wedge. So place them on their side just like so. Ideally, you'd want their left side down for this. Again, aiding in that digestion, helping reduce some of that air bubble and some of that content sipping up into the esophagus. So side lying is one option. Another one that is really effective that a lot of babies really like is getting your ball back out. Again, one of our favorite tools here. So you're gonna place baby on the ball like that, and all you have to do is just support the body and just roll them around. Even just having them here without the movement can be nice, but it gives them a little bit to look at, helps with good head control, helps get them more comfortable on their bellies, and usually they like this a little better. The ball is rounded and soft, almost like a mom or dad's chest, and so babies that don't tolerate this well on the floor, this can be a nice way to do it. Another option for you, again, using a pillow, you could use your boppy for this. This is a really great time to get the boppy back out. Having baby supported up on something, so let's say it's a pillow, let's say it's a boppy, looking up and out this way, versus completely flat can be a nice way to help get them on their belly a little bit more for some more tummy time. Finally, and this one is really easy, especially for moms and dads with long legs, You're gonna get on the floor, keep your knees together. This creates a nice flat surface for baby. Put baby right on your knees like this, and then this way they can look out and get that tummy time on the knees, which is a little flatter versus being directly on the chest. It also helps improve that head control, helps with gravity a little bit, reducing some of that tightness in their bellies.